Oi, welcome to the FU, and it's another Thursday, the Not So Grandstands. And
Podcast.
Podcast. And it's us three today,
Another intimate crowd.
Yep, loving it. The empty head.
Hey, that's why it's not so grand here.
Yeah. Nah, man. So, why aren't you wearing your United shirt today? What happened?
Well, actually, I didn't want to be too presumptuous, but I wanted to save it for the second leg.
Yeah.
When we do beat Barcelona. And then I'm saving it again, right?
For the finals.
For the final, where we will win it. Manchester United, glory, glory. Phil Jones, score the winning goal. Writes his name in history. The greatest centre-back to ever exist. Okay,
I don't think
that's
he's
a
gonna
lie.
play.
That's
Yeah, man, I'm
that
just.
was a bit
By
fun.
the way, I'm not wearing this shirt because I'm a Barcelona fan. No, I'm not. I just
You just support
like the shirt, and I support football. I don't know why. It just happened that today. You know what?
So,
Life
Yeah,
just
you know-
happens like that,
Yeah, man. But in any case, let's speak about last night's game. What do you guys think about last night's game? United versus Barcelona.
Incredibly boring.
Very-
Neither team created chances. United, it was the first Champions League game since 2005 that United haven't had one shot on target. So that's depressing. Ole's at the wheel, but he also had the brakes on. So we weren't moving anywhere. So that was quite disappointing. And Barcelona also played terribly the whole
they didn't
time.
catch up. I feel like they were just there, was training. And-
Smalling was right, bro. Bring it on to Messi. Messi did nothing that game. All he did was get punched in the face.
I will say,
Men played. I don't understand how.
It's 'cause that's
Suarez
that's
was big as hell.
Because it wasn't on the first pack, and it was when he swung back. You saw on the replay his head goes.
His nose and his eye, boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's that Barcelona didn't pitch up. I think it's just good tactics. I'm going to give it to Ole. He is at the wheel. I'm going to say that he predicted this and that McTominay handled everything really well. I see
Yeah, he
that's
was the
a-
man
Yeah.
of the match. He
Yeah,
did
yeah,
well.
yeah. And Fred, too. For like probably the two shakiest players on the pitch. They really stood up and they were like, standing there. So, yeah, man. Herrera, I love you, but you can go, dog. It's cool. We found a replacement.
I saw a thing linking United to Idrissa Gueye.
Yeah, I also saw that.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't like that. I
Why?
wouldn't be happy.
He wouldn't.
I wouldn't be happy.
Why?
Why are we going for an average Everton player?
He's not average.
He's 29 as well.
But he's not average, though.
He just tackles a lot. He's not.
Yes. If you're playing at Everton, you're average, bro. Except Richarlison.
You got Lukaku
Exactly.
from Everton.
Exactly.
How has he been?
Exactly.
So I'm just saying that's not.
I don't think he's like average, dog. I feel like
I feel like he's
when
good,
Kante was best, he was the second player closest to Kante.
but I don't think he can improve the side at all.
Agreed.
He can be a Matic replacement.
Yeah, but he's gonna replace him for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna improve
Maybe that's all he
anything.
needs.
I would take him if he was like 23. And we still, but like, why are we going for this man? It's like, why would we sign Gareth Bale now?
I mean, it's not like that. I mean, like, look, it's the Matic is old. You sign Matic, you're gonna be signing a player in Matic's position who's way better at tracking than Matic. You understand?
I
So
get
and
that, I
then
get
players in
that.
that position usually as well they're older. So if you're older, more XP.
Okay, but
and
then
players in that position. can
Why
go for
in
longer.
the world would we do that when Declan Rice is there?
You don't want to splash 120 million, do you?
We're not
Yes.
gonna splash 120 million on Declan Rice.
But you
What?
still do. I would.
But
I would. Bro, I think what
120
he's
for
saying is
Declan Rice.
Yeah.
yeah, because he's young. It's like when
120 is a lot, eh?
120 is a lot.
They're not gonna.
defensive midfielder. Unless
Who's
it's
asking
Kante.
for that for Ruben Neves?
Neves is a playmaker.
They're different. They're different players. though.
But he's wanted as a who replacement? Fernandinho. And that's defensive.
Fernandinho is a cheater. But that aside,
Yeah, that
I think
aside.
what Hudson is trying to say is that, like, if you're gonna make a signing, the signing should be
Yeah.
an improvement on the side of the player that you have.
Yeah.
And I don't think that,
Or someone that at
He
least
can-
can be an improvement.
yeah, dog, like, it's not, you're not challenging for Champions League with Gay in your team. No homo. You feel what I'm saying? You're not challenging for the league with gay in your team.
That sounded very homophobic right there.
We're all inclusive here. But yeah, you get me, dog. Like, you wouldn't take him there as a Kante replacement. It doesn't make sense. So if you're signing a defensive midfielder at Man United, you want a challenge for the best prizes in the world. You're signing a Kante level, a Casemiro level. You feel what I'm saying?
Someone also like when Arsenal signed Lucas Torreira. He's young, he's good in that position already, and has a lot of improving to do. Gay's had his best seasons already.
I think, okay, I hear what you're saying now. Can you then, like, name 5 players that can be in that position and grow, that are available to be signed? Because maybe clubs are looking at, you know what, we need a shorter, it's not necessarily a long-term placement, it's a shorter-term placement, because then there hasn't been someone in that position there hasn't been a lot of options in that position who can then who have experience, you understand?
Yeah.
For example, like players in those positions, like they're already taken or they wanted by other clubs, and there's few of those players.
Yeah.
For example, like Rice, Neves, Torreira, and Gantuzi. Those ones just recently arrived at Arsenal, and then those two are being. It's probably because you guys don't necessarily want to bargain with other teams. I don't know. I'm just because, like, for me as well, it wouldn't make sense for United to be linked with this guy. You know.
Yeah.
I'm also agreeing with you guys. Like, I'd rather go for someone else. Maybe they're just looking at, like,
what position? The 5 players that you said you should name. What position?
in the
CDM or box to box.
A bit of both.
It's a bit of both that are young and can, you know, maybe the other reasons why.
Just a midfield replacement there.
Yeah, because if you look at it now, there's like in Italy there is a few of those guys, right? But if you look at it in the Premier League has not known to buy Italian defensive players. You understand? Yeah. Because they more of they play with tactics rather than the physical side of it. You know, because like I remember when Chelsea was also looking at Kante guy, they were looking at Frank Kessie, AC Milan, Ivorian, that guy. They're also looking at Nicolo Barella, what is it? From Cagliari? Cagliari, whatever. Yeah. And then there's also the young guy, Tonelli. You guys heard about him? Tonelli. He's
FIFA career mode.
Yeah. Tonelli. He apparently is like a Steven Gerrard type of guy. You understand? But as well, it was also like shaky too. But then it was like, sorry, he's been in Italy, so he can like back up, you know. But then, in any case, what I'm trying to say is like maybe it's because like there's not a lot of.
Well, there's enough. It's United. We have a certain player pool, especially with Ole back, so people are like positive. It's okay. It's not like Van Gaal. It's just like Yuri Tielemans. Imagine we get that guy, and we can have a midfield of Pogba. I think McTominay would be a good CDM that we can develop him into that, and Tielemans, who's a bit of both.
With Fred as a supporting. I think Fred could be a good CDM as well. I think that you don't have to have height, especially in this game, especially with Kante showing what he should.
Yeah, you don't have to, but also
Fred and Fred has a bigger passing range than Kante.
Yeah, but that's not.
He passes a lot of the balls outside the pitch.
He doesn't do it on purpose.
That's his passing. What do you say? Passing range.
He has passing range.
That's his passing range.
And he wins up the play well. He does. He has value there, and he wins the ball. So I'm saying Fred could develop into that. If not, my probably number one signing, I think it'd be dream signing, Casemiro. Oh my goodness, I love that guy.
But Zidane is back. His father is back. He's not leaving.
And maybe. You never know, eh? You never know. But okay, let's say we can't get him. Kante, I think that is possible.
United getting Kante?
I think that is possible. I think we have Pogba. I think Sarri treated him badly. I think that if it looks like they're not going to get Champions League football, which they probably aren't, then I think we have a chance for Kante. But
I think if Kante had a different personality, then yes. But it's Kante.
I mean,
I don't think his personality doesn't have anything to do with it.
In terms of they playing you, you're the best player in your position. You're playing out of role. You're not gonna play in Europe, or there's a factor of you not playing in Europe. You're like, bye. This is my French teammate.
It's just I'm saying
else.
that it's not like he'd do that. He'd be like,
Yeah,
Why not?
You don't want. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's kind of
His personality isn't going to be to, hey, you guys, I transfer requests, sell me, I'm angry at the club. It's just also, it's not super loyal. I'm going to stay here till I die. It's just.
He's not born in London.
He's just there to be happy.
And who
So if he's like,
happy? Who
United.
leads the songs for him in France? N'Golo Kante. It's Paul. It's Paul.
Yeah, but I don't think that has much of an effect on it either. So I'm just saying it can happen, but I don't think so.
I think I'd go Rice, Ndombele, or Ndidi. Those are my three options.
Yeah, Ndidi. I was gonna say Ndidi also can. And he's young.
Yeah, and he's better.
Why are we going for Gay?
I don't know, but everybody should have the right to choose who they want to love. Rainbow.
It's a good one. Yeah, but there's other players who can be better than Gay.
Definitely.
I agree.
And he's old.
Ndidi, definitely.
Ndidi is probably.
Yeah, but I think that's. I feel like.
This season.
Yeah, I feel like now the problem is Leicester are trying a different project, so
they have a good thing going.
Lure him away because of the project that's going away. But it can also be easy because it's like you wanna play in Europe. There's a position there for you that can, and he's been looked at by United at some stage. He was looked at, So
and to be fair, Leicester have a reputation for being a selling club.
So I'm just saying that's not a good thing to be linked to.
You don't like Gay?
Yeah. He's a terrible player. So then, on to another point. Did United appoint Ole too soon? Because isn't it since he's been in, it's like we've lost.
Yeah,
we've only won one game. One game against, just a scrape win against Watford.
I'm going to say no. I say we can get, the answer to this question next season. I think next season, when we see what happened. Like, if we appoint him now and he gets all his plans for the summer in, like I said, for me, this season was a free hit. We just did it. Whatever we get, we get. But next season, if everything works out, then the answer is no. But if you can see that he's Di Matteoing, and then, it's...
What did Di Matteo do?
He won the Champions League.
Oh, that's a Di Matteo. Oh, I thought you meant like Di Matteo. I thought maybe you were like Di Matteo was... He then did badly after he won the Champions
that's exactly it. That's what I'm referring to. Like, if he Di Matteo's it on his second season.
He didn't really... Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, if he flops it next season with all the time that he has right now, then it's chai for him. I'm not saying kick him out because I still like him.
Yeah.
Then we'll have the answer to the question next season. That's my opinion. What do you think?
I just don't think we needed to give him the job after 15 games. That's like Maurizio Sarri. He came in and you get that high of the honeymoon.
Ooh.
What's that called?
Honeymoon phase.
The honeymoon phase, where you're just there, you're enjoying life, everything's going great. So you just need to see what happens a little bit after the honeymoon phase, because we're out of it now, and it hasn't been as good.
I am glad that we're losing, because, if we won every game, or like if we had performed well, and we know that if they perform like really well, Doug, it's playing above their means as players. Like Chris Smalling, Phil Jones, they're not world class.
Not at all.
So if we're losing, it shows that, hey, there's a gap here. Ashley Young, his performance last night, yeah, it sucked and he cost us the game, but that's a hole now. That's a hole that Ole can see, and he knows that if we had a proper player playing in that position, we had won that game, bro.
Yeah.
By far.
So yeah, I guess that's also, it's good in that sense that we're doing bad.
Yeah.
Because you can see where the problems are. He's not just like, okay, we're fine, and we got lucky for that time.
And then you can also look where to fix the team for long.
For long term.
And try to look at like transfers and development. Is like, okay, I need this player in my squad. I need this type of player. I need this.
And the way he knows the squad too, because he knows that Axel is out on loan. When Axel comes back, Ole will be able to work with him.
He's not on loan.
Isn't he? Did he come back? Isn't he at Villa?
Who?
Axel Tuanzebe.
Oh, I thought you were talking Witzel.
Axel
No,
Witzel.
no. Why is
What?
that
That's the big man Axel.
Why is Ole buying Axel? That's like okay, yeah.
He would be the CDM we're looking for.
But he's also old.
Then I'll just go gay. What? What? Yeah, but
You heard it live. Yeah,
Not live.
first. Okay, not live. For effects.
can we cut that out? Can we?
Let's go
watching
gay.
this.
Let's have them.
Oh,
Okay, fine, in
You
case.
put
Yeah.
subtitles on that so no one misses it.
Axel Tuanzebe, right?
Yeah.
He's been at the club. He's performing at Villa. Everybody at Villa loves him. He looks like he's really strengthening up in his position. And Ole has experience with him, even if it's very little. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he comes back, that bond can be great. And he can walk into that defense, bro. You know what
It's
I'm
not difficult to walk into that defense.
saying? Facts.
So we definitely need another centre back because wow.
Let me ask you, would you, for me, right, I would only buy another centre back if it was like Koulibaly, Varane. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't do another Lindelof or buy signing where they have to grow. I'd say we have Axel. Let's buy a proper player. Someone
Yeah.
who's walking in and he's like Van Dijking this thing. Like right now, he's the king. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd say it would be best to get someone on that level like Titi, Varane, Koulibaly.
Would you get Bonucci?
Mm.
Because he's racist.
The likeliest
No.
thing to get
It's
is-
just because he's old. He's sort of past his best.
and it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not good area.
He's kind of playing in a league with great defenders alongside him, so they don't look as
Shaky.
he doesn't look as bad. But
The likeliest people you could get is Koulibaly and TT.
I don't want him, Titi.
I want him Titi because
You
he's solid. He's composed. He can help calm our other players down.
But injuries, they charm that guy.
That's the issue, bro. And
Charm
we
that
need
guy.
we have Phil Jones. He's okay, but he gets injured.
We have a bunch of injury
Exactly.
prone centre backs already.
We need somebody who's walking in and being strong. I say Koulibaly or Varane. Those are my two. And I know Papa Zidane is back. But it's cool. I think we can get him.
The thing is, Varane said he wants to leave, but Real Madrid don't want to sell him. They said that they'll only sell him for his release clause, which is 500 million. But that's obviously not true.
Hectic.
They're just saying that to make sure that the bids get a little higher
Yeah.
and that it's less likely that he's sold because obviously you'd want to keep Varane.
Why does he want to leave?
He wants a new challenge, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, he's bored. Why am I gonna... I was winning the Champions League. Now we're not, clearly. Ronaldo's gone. We're not winning the league, so... Peace. I'll see what I can do somewhere else.
You know, you could have came to Chelsea.
Oh,
Why are you laughing?
I don't know what speak. I don't know.
Continue, bro. I was waiting for you to
Waiting for the
speak.
story.
Yeah, you know, Mourinho's the one who brought him up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Then when he came back, he wanted people, Mourinho's like, good defense.
Yeah.
He's like, ew, my man.
Come back.
But obviously, like, John Terry Cahill, don't on a bench. And it's like, it's fine. I'll get Kurt Zuma and I'll show him the way. And then now he's playing for the France national team.
And Everton.
Not Emerick Laporte.
Who's better? In your opinion?
Between
Laporte and Zuma.
Laporte.
Same.
Better in what's it?
Who's a better defender? No better in what sense?
No, I'm asking. No, because like people can be better than this because they can be better than you in this way, but not in that way.
Like
not
that-
overall better.
Who's overall better?
You guys say like what? Me, I prefer Zuma.
Don't lie.
Me, I prefer Zuma, bruh.
Hectic. So you start.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who prefers Zuma, bruh.
Are you starting?
Didier Deschamps prefers Zuma.
That man is stupid. You put Matuidi on the wing, bro. You're telling me
It's
that's
not
the
him.
man
It's
you look at?
Allegri. It's Allegri who started
No,
Matuidi on
but
the left.
but he put him also for France.
But then he was good because then on the left he was covering.
He
there.
was good. I'm just saying, bro. That's not
Because
really
the left
fair.
wasn't the strong side. It was never going to be strong in the France squad, dog. All those...
It could have been if
How?
you called up Anthony Martial.
Yes, but Marcel doesn't track back. That's why Matuidi was playing on the left. Pavard is very strong defensively and offensively. Hernandez is not as strong defensively.
He's playing a defensive formation. He's a defensive coach.
Hernandez is very strong defensively. He kind of has to be. He's in an Atletico Madrid team and
Yeah,
plays at centre back.
but
It was just that was the style of play where they say Hernandez, you attack more, and Matuidi can then sometimes fill in.
yeah,
And
because
Pogba
then
in the midfield can attack, and he can
Yeah, so I'm saying that's why they needed Matuidi on the left.
Yeah, that made sense. It was weird.
Yeah, because like dog, in that squad, other people in the left were not going to do what Matuidi did. Yes, I also didn't like Matuidi on the left. But now that I look at it, it's like
It made sense, yeah.
Made sense because, for example, if Payet didn't get injured, he was going to play there. And Payet was going to bench people. Let's not lie, he's going to bench people.
I miss that guy.
He's going to bench people because he plays left, right, and in the middle. Understand?
Never seen a curve like that before, bro.
Because, okay, Martial didn't go. That was sad.
That was sad, right?
Yeah.
And it's only one man's fault. Jose
Mourinho.
Lamar, when he played, he didn't even perform.
Sure.
Dembele didn't perform.
Dembele is so disappointing.
No, what happened to Lamar?
In the World Cup or
Just
no?
in life.
No.
He's just
We know what happened
not,
with Dembele. Like, we know he has issues. Lamar just disappeared, bro.
He's just not good at Atletico. He's just not good. That's it. Like, and the commentators call him Tamal Lamar.
But in any case, we're talking about United and the players that they could sign, right? Or which defenders you want. So yeah, I mean, Ole, I don't know, Pam. I don't know about the signing him too soon or too soon or whatever. I don't know. Hey, I think it's fine because then which managers were gonna be available at that time? Who are the possible candidates?
Poch.
He said he's staying at Tottenham.
He was just saying.
He said so before.
The thing is, people say that though.
Yeah,
it could happen,
Which
but like Fabian Delph,
Delph,
bro. I'll never leave Aston Villa. Lewis, in football, that happens all the time.
They lie. I won't sell this boy. Dog, they did it at Dortmund so much, and then they sold him to Bayern. Not anywhere else to Bayern, bro. God, so they did it.
They needed the man, dog.
But they did it. They still said, he's not leaving, he's blooming. And they took him.
I mean, I think
it happens, dog. They did it again. I just can't remember who. Now, it happened recently.
with Dortmund.
No, not with Dortmund, with somebody else, man. Maybe it was with Dembele.
Saying he's not gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then left.
Yeah, and they're doing it with Sancho also. Sancho's not leaving.
Yeah, they said that a lot.
They said
no
that
way. They said that the guy said Sancho is 100% playing at Dortmund again next season.
Do you think he's gonna leave?
Definitely.
He could.
I'm saying
He's leaving within the next couple of seasons. I'd love him at United. We need a right mid.
Yeah. And it makes sense. Just the overall move makes sense. Where else is he gonna go?
United need a flair player. He's got that. I miss nice flair players at United playing regularly. Martial's there, but he hasn't gotten to show it much. You remember what he did to Juve?
He broke his ankles. I think it's just because they know now where like our pressure points are. So they know like Pogba, Martial, they're the guys, you know. Put two men on Pogba, is done. Martial, run him. Just keep on running. He's gonna get tired. He's gonna mess up. If you take the creative burden of those two and you have a space on the right, Sancho's there, boy. And Rashford's goal involvements are gonna skyrocket too when he comes, bro. Because that man is guaranteed assists. So yes, Jadon Sancho. I texted you last night. I don't know if you saw it. Please, man, come through, Man United.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what United do next season.
Where do you think they'll finish next season? Early prediction.
Oh, that's hectic.
United, honestly, we could finish anywhere between like 7th. Hey, Wolves, bro. Ooh, Leicester. Ooh. I'm saying we can finish between 7th and 1st. Anything there's possible, and I can't predict anywhere in there.
I'm going first or second. But I think first. I think with the right side, it depends on the summer.
Yeah. And how the rest of the season goes.
Yeah.
That's good, guys. That's good.
And you, Chelsea, where do you think you're finishing, bro?
Second or third, bro.
You don't think first?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Here's why. Because I like Sarri, dog. I think this guy came into the squad. He's like, yo, this is a big club. I want to work with these players. I already like the players that are here. Don't want to change it too much. Just give me.
Yeah, puzzle pieces.
You understand? It's like the other ones will work with them and we'll see what they have, dog, you know? Because you can't win a league and then finish fifth with the same group of players. Clearly, it's fine. Clearly they're capable.
Hey, you can, but United did it.
No, I'm saying okay, not necessarily you can't. I mean, we did it. Yeah, we did as well. First 10th.
Relegation battle, Gus hitting 10th.
Nah, not relegation battle. First and 10th.
Hey, you were there for.
Yeah, don't say relegation battle. First and 10th. That's why we finished. You know, so it's like clearly these players are capable. More than capable. Yeah. So you know what? I'll just work with them. Just give me the players that I worked with, just to bring in the system. You know? Oh yeah. And then next season we have a transfer ban. We might. It depends on how the result goes tonight. Because they're going to that court to appeal. If they reject, they're gonna take it to the higher. Obviously they will reject. In case transfer ban is good for us. Oh wait. There's still players that are coming back. You can choose from those players.
Because I did see a thing that Chelsea have apparently approached Bayern about a 70 million move for Lewandowski.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because they're confident that their transfer ban is going to be lifted.
Would you take him? He's 30.
I mean, I don't want him.
You love those old strikers.
I wanna be can I just be the sporting director?
Play Tammy, play Batshuayi.
Oh, you have Tammy.
And Man is killing it at Aston Villa. Yes. But in case, so it's like he has players, right? And then obviously with the transfer ban, he can't sign players. Yeah. So therefore, he already has players that he had worked with. Mm-hmm. He knows them, and then he can bring in these other players from loan and work with them. So obviously, that's why I think we can finish second or third. Most likely third. Makes sense for me.
Why not first?
Why not first? Because then he would have not brought in the players that he had needed due to the transfer ban. But he would still have the players that he played with who know his system. That's what I think. It's not hectic, but you know, it's just.
So.
That's why I should be sporting director, because I know these things. But what's our sporting director? Mariana, my lady.
She's pretty.
I don't care, bro. Doing the wrong things there. So yeah, that's my prediction. But in any case, so what's happening? Okay.
Yeah, so you wouldn't replace him?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm happy with him, dog. I'm happy. I'll take Lampard and Mourinho back. Mourinho back and also Lampard.
So you wait. Like Mourinho.
Separately.
Oh, because I was thinking you were saying together, like Mourinho, Lampard assistant.
That could work. See, that can actually work because Mourinho's assistant, he's doing other stuff. He's in England. Yeah, he's also good, bruv.
Mourinho's assistant.
Who's the guy? Gareth Southgate's assistant.
Mourinho's assistant, Gareth Southgate.
Is it South something?
Yeah, don't you know him? You know him, dog. If I were to show you pictures, you know the guy.
Because the England players also talk highly about him. They know him.
Yeah, bro. He's from Chelsea. He's worked with Mourinho. You know him.
You'll know him if you see him.
You'll know him if you see him. I think it's
fine.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, I could also take him as a manager.
Hectic. Just like that, bro.
He knows the club very well.
That's valuable, man.
Yeah, it's important to know. It's like with Ole, dog. He knows the club very well. He knows the values, the morals, the ethics, the way the people, the way of life, etiquette, the core values.
Yeah,
it's really important for that because, like, I feel like some managers don't necessarily respect those.
Yeah, they don't care. They come into the club and do their thing.
Yeah,
don't adapt at all.
So
Mourinho.
I don't like that. He did say Bayern ruined Man United.
Bro.
Guys didn't see it, bro.
No one saw it. He came to Chelsea, said, I'm going to end Man United's dominance and ruin them, basically.
He ended it in two ways.
First, he didn't end their dominance that time.
Yeah,
he just won
He helped end it. Because, he helped sustain it. Because he came in 2 seasons in a row,
Yeah.
We continued sharp. Ancelotti, and then other teams after like 2010, for example, City.
Yeah. So
he
it's
started,
just
and he came back again. He won with the Chelsea then. He's like guy.
That's not the way he left, but yeah.
No, I'm saying when I did this, I mean like United.
He hopped over
ship.
to United.
Oh yeah, that's when he came over. Yeah.
And ruined it from the inside.
From the inside.
Oh yeah, inside man. Let me buy Sanchez. Look at where we are now.
I mean, he bought Pogba, be happy.
I would have bought Pogba anyway.
With Moyes.
Somehow, someway, dog, we would have found Pogba way back. I believe so.
Pogba. He's going to.
It's Mourinho, dog. Those are Mourinho signings, dog.
Yeah, he did get some Mourinho signings, but it hasn't mattered so far.
Van Gaal was gonna pay you like someone like Tolisso.
Nah, we got Memphis.
I'm making example.
Let
me see.
Yeah, but Van Gaal, the thing is,
was okay.
He was gonna bring someone up from the academy.
Bring more youth players. We have Martial.
Actually, you should respect that man.
Well, he played Lingard.
Yeah, he gave Lingard his first
Rashford.
chance. Who played Januzaj? No, was that Moyes?
Januzaj.
Januzaj was a sad.
Disgusting.
He came on and scored like a double or something.
Against Sunderland.
Yeah.
He had one good season. Giggs is like, here, be my successor, take number 11. And then he's like, joke.
It's not his fault. That whole class, bro, it was crap. Paddy McNair, shout out you.
Came with
Borthwick Jackson.
Cameron Borthwick Jackson.
Good luck to
Tyler
you,
Blackett.
Tyler Blackett.
I still had
hope for him. The other guy, Wilson.
And he also scored 2 goals.
Yeah, dipped.
With that Will Keane. Yeah, we had a bad Michael Keane as well.
But he's at Everton. With Zuma.
You're gonna buy him back.
I'll be sad. So yeah, that wasn't the best batch of young players there we've ever had.
The worst, I think.
Yeah.
When we needed them the most. Right.
Okay, so then have something we need to discuss about the Premier League. Why are Fulham and Huddersfield relegated already? Huddersfield, they're relegated with the equal most games left in a season. Fulham, first team to come up, spend 100+ million, relegated.
Did they make that money back? That'd be a loss.
Yo, dog, that's bad.
No, because you know how they make money from
ads.
Yeah, from getting in the Premier League.
And getting in the Premier League.
I don't know how much they made, but they might have made it back just by being in the Premier League.
And also from.
And then they're gonna sell players, a lot of them.
They made a profit. Maybe that was making a profit. You guys didn't see.
They're just gonna buy a lot of players, like and then I'll give them all. No, but the thing is, they can't sell people for more than they bought them, because now they've had a bad season and gotten relegated. They're not gonna sell Sari for more than they bought him. They're gonna sell Sari, but not for more than they bought him.
And Mitrovic is going to United.
Aye, Sessegnon is coming to United.
Hey.
Where's he gonna go?
Mitrovic is a Mourinho player.
Yeah, this is the only game.
Mitrovic was linked to a move to China to earn 300k a week. He seems like the guy that'll be like, I'll do it.
Okay. Just get Kamara there in the back like, this guy, I hate him. That was funny, man.
Yeah, continue.
With what?
It's just why did they have such bad seasons? Why do you guys think that?
The Premier League is competitive. Right? Huddersfield are boring. They needed to go.
Big facts.
I feel like they should change, man. The championship side.
They did these guys didn't even put up a fight.
And Fulham had the whole recipe, dog.
They had everything, bruh. Good managers.
Because it was basically Fulham and Wolves sort of did the same thing. But now one is gonna finish 7th and one's.
No, but you know how I think the difference is that Wolves actually built a team, whereas Fulham tried like the buying route.
Yeah,
that's true.
They did what Newcastle used to do with like one of those French people.
Yeah, Fulham went a bit crazy and were just like.
And they didn't see, and they didn't learn from that. Eh?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's not actually good. It's good to build a team and have a identity and style.
Yeah. Because Wolves, they shaped it, bro. That season when they were under, and they had most of their players already. They just bought like Moutinho and Patricio, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and like Jota, Jimenez.
No.
No,
I'm
Jimenez. They got Jimenez in. They got Dendonker in
Oh,
for
I'm
that
saying the
season.
players that they bought this season.
Oh yeah.
Like
So they still got like 4 or 5.
Yeah. But that identity was set.
yeah,
Neves was there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Those people were already doing their stuff.
Yeah. So it's just
Fulham, right?
like
Chambers, that was your best player. Okay, it was Mitrovic. And then Sessegnon. But then Chambers, Arsenal reject.
also the
Playing
thing
as
is,
a holding mid,
Playing as a whole.
as a centre back.
but the thing is, he did better there than he did in defense. It's just that all the defenders look terrible. For me, this hurts to say, but Fosu Mensah has been disgusting at Fulham.
And even he apologizes so often. Sorry guys. The fans are like, it's okay. And he does it again.
Because I think he gave away like 3 penalties in like 11 appearances or something that he's played this season. Some very little number of appearances. He's just not been good, and it's sad. Because I was hoping he's going to be our next long-term right back, centre back / CDM anywhere.
But he doesn't know his best position. I think that's the issue. He doesn't know where to play, so he doesn't get to
Is it him or managers?
I think it's him. Because look, bro, if I'm saying I'm Fosu Mensah, right? I'm a Man United talent. I can walk into Fulham and tell him, listen, I play CDM. That's it. He doesn't know. Yes, coach, I can play there. Yes, coach, I can
And
play.
then
You
Scott
can't
Parker's
play
like,
there.
I play CDM away. Let me put you centre back.
Dog. That's his issue. The thing is, when you think Fosu Mensah, you don't think right back, centre mid, or centre back. You think either one. You know what I'm saying? You think like all of them in one. He doesn't have a defined position.
Yeah.
Like you can put, who can I say, Delo, right? Delo, you can put him on the right wing, you can put him on the left wing, you can put him on the, but you know his position is right back. That is what he was bought to do. He can say, coach, that's where I play. Martial is playing on the left wing, but he can say, my position is striker down the middle, that's where I want to play. This man can't do that. So he's playing crap, even though he's trying so hard, because he doesn't have any identity. And that's what you kids should do at home. Go get an identity, fam. Believe in yourself. Define. How can you love yourself? I mean, how can somebody else love you if you don't love yourself? Exactly. How can they play for Mensah and have him be successful if he doesn't have it in him himself? He's scared. He's a child. That's why he does stupid mistakes, bro. When he matures enough to know this is where I want to play, this is where I'm going to play, then I think his career will flourish because he definitely has all the skills and the physicality. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And no like championship side. Okay, championship sides do want him, but like also teams in the Premier League are like
He's not a
we want
championship
you.
player.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And they
should
do give him game time.
he should be getting in a Premier League team regularly.
Facts.
Yeah, sell Ashley Young, put him for cement. It's also your fault.
Yeah.
It is. I'll agree with that.
But it's because Mourinho doesn't develop players, really. He prefers having players that are already done.
I think it's back to Porto, dog. Had an old squad. And they showed him the ways.
And he's like, I like old people.
I think he'll go to Inter maybe.
No, I'm saying when we won the Champions League,
With
when he
Porto.
appointed as a manager at Porto,
Yeah.
when he won the league and the Champions League,
Yeah.
his squad was old. So it was
So
like,
since then he's
except for like Deco.
Yeah.
So since then he's been like, okay, that's what works for me, so I'm gonna keep it like that.
And it's worked.
I mean,
Everywhere
it
except
has
at
kind of-
United.
Even at United, it wasn't bad. He still kind of won stuff, you know. He just wasn't at the level that we needed.
The thing
He was
is-
staying at a smaller club.
Mourinho's never gonna, now that he's not at United, when people ask him about his career, he's gonna be like, I won the leagues, I won Champions Leagues. He's never gonna be like, I won the Capital One Cup and the Europa League. He's never gonna mention those trophies. Or the Community Shield, number 3.
The Europa League, bro. The
No.
Europa League is big, bro.
He
Yeah.
said
That brings
my
money, dog.
my best accomplishment was finishing second. You know that's what he's gonna say, bro. He loves that thing. Yeah, I finished second to Man City.
So I just don't think it's disappointing at
It is.
United, but so yeah, Fulham, Huddersfield, because Fulham, I think they just messed up by signing. They're like, oh, we can sign everyone. Nice.
Yeah, messed up. They had like 3 different first
They had,
choice
yeah.
keepers.
Why?
Money laundering. I don't know. I'm guessing. Where did they get all the money from? Ask yourself. Where did they get all the money from?
Premier League promotion.
Oh yeah. But they don't give that to you before.
But they don't give you
They
like
don't give it to
100
you
million,
before.
bruh.
Yeah, like not at once.
They give you like 100 million?
Straight up.
I'm sure you get a
I'm
lot
probably
for
like-
being in the Premier League, and all the because they know they're going to get that money for being in the Premier League.
I think they give you like 20, 50.
I have no idea.
As an advance, I definitely think you get paid monthly or something. Cause like, bro, how do you do like you don't get paid a year's worth of salary in your first day.
Yeah, you don't get. It's not a lump
Yeah,
sum.
it's not a lump sum.
Okay, so but then
We should
Huddersfield.
actually-
Huddersfield.
Excuse me, we should actually look into that. How?
Yeah, how the money
yeah,
comes
okay.
in.
I think Huddersfield were just they were
They suck.
they were penny pinches, you know. Let's just go in there, let's do our thing, and let's see what happens. Then they got out, but they still got out with gang money. So like, let's go spend it in the championship where we're gonna dominate.
Because that's true. They didn't sign people.
Didn't
Yeah,
say
they didn't strengthen almost at all. They were like, we can try, we can zama this thing. Why? Because they penny pinches. They wanted the money.
Yeah, so I just don't. They were never good enough for the Premier League. They got lucky last season. Even they said it was a miracle that they were in the Premier League. So
I felt sorry for Schindler though when he was given that interview. You know.
yeah, he looks so sad.
Yo, bruh, and you see his jawline is just out there. You see, and I'm like, my boy, had it. Plus, you know, Schindler's historically they do so much for people, and now you get this guy, and he's like crying on stage, and I'm like, you a real leader, bro. This is like when the other Schindler they saved all the Jew people from
Jews.
Nazi. Yeah, like,
Have you watched Schindler's List too?
two? Two lists. What do you mean? What are you saying?
You mentioned the second one.
Actually, how many of
It's the
these?
second one.
Is it a franchise? Too Schindler, too furious. You joking? Schindler's List 2. Who do you think I am? Schindler Reloaded.
I actually told someone, I was like, let's be about Schindler's List, right? I was like, yeah, I watched the second one. Like, this is the second one. How? It's a real life thing, yeah. I was like, yeah, bro, there's a second one. Like, I don't believe him, not sure there is. They got so touched. But I was like, it's just jokes. Relax.
Are you lying to me, dog? I am thinking
No, it's just
also.
a joke.
It's a joke.
What I will say is, that was a good man. Shout out you, Schindler. And shout out the other Schindler, too. You led the people as far as you could. Made the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, Huddersfield, man. Huddersfield. Aye.
Tough.
You're boring.
What happened to Aaron Moy?
Still there.
Still there. He
I
just
think he
got
scored in
injured.
the weekend.
Oh.
He scored in the weekend.
Don't think so.
He didn't even play. I don't watch your games, bro. I don't watch your games.
Who's coming up next season? Leeds?
Maybe not. They'll be in the playoffs, but they won't be an automatic
Who's
promotion.
automatic?
Automatic is Norwich
Ooh.
and Sheffield, maybe. I don't know.
Ah,
I
it's
think it
gonna
might be
be
Sheffield
whack,
United. Maybe
Sheffield United
Is
on
it?
Wednesday.
United on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I'm not confident about that. But then there's like lots of teams that can make it into the playoffs.
I hope Aston Villa and Derby.
Yeah, I want Derby,
Both of them
Aston
won't make it
Villa,
up?
and Leeds.
It'll be Derby and Aston Villa are both in the running for the playoffs, but
Only one
Yeah.
can make it.
so it's going to likely be Norwich, which is like, guys, again, who likes Norwich? Norwich, why?
They have a pretty nice kid.
I found the player. Remember Everton as like Barkley, McCarthy.
McCarthy, yeah.
Pilar.
Oh man.
Oh, the other midfielder that
The
are
other
discussing
midfielder
a
was
couple.
Stephen Naismith.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he have like
Stephen
a
Naismith.
bald head?
Bald
or white
head.
hair or something?
I also,
It's not even-
I
it's
also
not-
watched that video
It's not
of
bold, but like
the weirdest hat tricks for your club. That's where you found him, right? Okay, because that's like, why would you think of Naismith? He was in there because he scored a hat trick against Chelsea.
yeah, I remember that day because I was watching that game. But I remember that him, Barkley, and McCarthy were running that midfield in Everton. You know,
Yeah.
when like Martinez
But
was
he was
there,
also
and then it was like
kind of a
Delio
striker.
he was everywhere, dude. Because like if like Delio was playing, remember there would be Kevin Morales, Delio Stephen Naismith, Ross Barkley, and McCarthy, Lukaku, and then Everton squad used to be fire.
And Pinar.
Pinar wasn't there, dog.
That was
He
long
was
ago.
fire also.
Yeah,
Just
Pinar
saying.
was
And
fire.
Fellaini. That man was good at Everton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
but not-
I'll give it to him.
And he's the only man to score in the Champions League at Old Trafford this season.
Hectic.
Yeah, man, listen to me. Stephen Naismith, boy. I was there. He was running the midfield. And then he went to Norwich.
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Both of the Murphy brothers left them.
Left Norwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Gone their separate ways.
But they start, man.
Yeah,
One
I
of
know.
them's
I
going to
felt
get
like-
relegated at
Yeah, I
Cardiff.
felt like they were
The
good.
other
Yeah,
one
but
is
he-
okay.
Which one?
Newcastle one.
The
Not
Cardiff.
Jacob.
The Cardiff one's better.
Because he plays a lot.
The one.
The Newcastle one is not good. He
What
has
are their names? It's Jacob and
Josh,
Josh.
I think.
Josh
So
is
don't confuse them. Just
Yeah,
say
but it doesn't
which-
matter,
The
just
one
say-
who plays for which
Which
the
team?
one at Cardiff plays better because he stars more, but the one
Yeah,
at
that's what I'm
Newcastle
saying.
is nah, man. I like him. You know, it's like the other brother. Shout out you, buddy. Shout out. They were just gassed because they're twins, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. Fine, Huddersfield, man.
Fabio and Raphael.
You
I
guys,
miss
you
those
guys are
guys.
boring. You know,
So good to the whole club.
you guys are boring, man. I don't know. Go down to like championship. Find your identity. Find out what's going on with
Identity,
you.
boy.
Find out what's going on and what you want to do as a club.
And I mean, if you're gonna be known as a fast player, at least be very fast. You know, that's all that the Cardiff one is. He runs.
Josh.
The Cardiff Murphy.
You don't even know it. I also don't know.
Yeah, the Cardiff
Jacob or Josh,
Murphy.
which one? That
He's
one.
he just runs, and he's not that fast. He's just kind of fast.
Do you think they swap
Wait,
training
why is this
sometimes?
related to Huddersfield? I'm confused.
Yeah, we just got there
It's like finding
because
identities.
they were at Norwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
If
think
you're
they
gonna
like
be a fast
swap?
player, be fast.
Do you think they swap clubs sometimes? Like, let me just see what it's like playing for Cardiff.
I don't know. I think
Listen,
like I would.
Like, hey, I'm not getting game time.
Yeah,
Please, can we just?
I think they did that as kids.
Yeah.
Like if
As
they
a
played,
twin.
if they played for the same club, you know, at least I would tie them.
You you make a quick sneaky sub so that it doesn't count as a sub.
At half time.
If you're a twin and you haven't done that, you're a boring twin.
Yeah, fact. The Bellas used to do that on WWE.
Yeah.
Twin Magic.
girls,
They
yeah.
called it, yeah, Twin Magic.
I know. So if like the one's about to do is pull you out, go in.
But then they noticed because the one got a boob job, and then
Yeah.
it was like, you
over
can
now.
see. Yeah.
John Cena, you can see me.
Yeah.
I can see you.
That was not good, bro. What are you doing difference? Yeah, he does. He didn't want to marry her, and she wanted to marry him. He was like, nah, for a good like year. He was like, I don't want to get married.
Yeah.
But yeah, skip that. Anyways,
Do you guys watch wrestling at home?
it was WrestleMania.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Nah, yeah, I
should
didn't
say,
do anything
man.
this weekend.
Man.
Who was your favorite wrestler? Spoo.
What's my favorite? I had a few. Hey, I like John Cena. Okay, Jeff Hardy is up there, right?
I also always liked Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, he
And
And
was.
it happens that he
Yes.
won it
Yeah.
because he just had the sauce. He
Yeah.
was always a cool guy. He never won anything.
Boom, boom.
Boom.
Yeah, man, guys.
Mine was Shawn Michaels.
As you did they see a lot. But in case,
Ouch.
listen, I apologize. Kingsley Coman and Lewandowski had a fight at the training session. What do you guys think of that?
I think that
This is latest news.
I
Was it
think
like
that-
a fight?
Yeah,
or-
apparently there was fists aimed at each other's faces.
Why? They didn't even play the same position. I think Lewandowski would have won though. Huh?
What do you think about the fight?
Dog.
Lewandowski would have
Yeah,
won. He has
yeah.
the height, the reach advantage. He's got the muscle.
It's called a full analysis. Well, I don't know. It seems like Homan has the hands. Nah, bro. But Koeman
Lewandowski
is
has
too-
the experience, but Koeman has the speed, the agility. I think Lewandowski has the stamina.
It's true, man. And also, Coleman gets injured too easily. So yeah, I think Lewandowski just would blow of air. Coleman was late for him. Plus, he has hair. Nah? He still has that long hair.
No, it's
I don't.
just
I
a
don't think.
fraud.
I don't think he
He
still
doesn't
has
have
that
that
one
thing.
The little
anymore.
Casper thing. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that about though? Because Palacio. What is it? Remember
Yeah.
the guy, Argentinian
Yeah.
guy? Is it Palacio?
Yeah.
What's his name?
He also had it from Inter.
So
I don't know.
it might be some like religious thing, but I don't know at all. If it's a style choice, ish.
Sometimes it just looks cool. And people use it to build a brand. Like Casper Nyovest.
I don't know what that is, but in any case. Guys, Tottenham and City.
I
Chumin Song. Kane was out, remember? We
Yeah,
spoke
we
about
spoke.
what
Kane.
should Tottenham do if they wanna win or whatever. And this guy's like, take out Harry Kane and put in Son. And Tottenham scored while Kane was off, right?
I
Kane was
think
in.
so. Yeah. And
Can I
Son
say,
scored.
And Son scored. You know?
I think it's cool that they won, but they still bottlers, bro. Like
Yo,
they could have scored so
following
much.
week-
And also the
bruh.
thing is, I was like, yay, you won.
we
But
know
you know
it's
it's
gonna
gonna be
happen.
like
It's gonna
it's
happen.
gonna be three or 4-0 at
They're
the
not gonna
Etihad.
play you like that again.
They're not gonna.
Others-
It's not even gonna look like they're trying. They're just gonna ta 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 ta. Oh, Aguero, Sterling,
Sane also.
Jesus,
Sane likes the
Sane.
Champions League.
So ish.
SOS.
I mean, I'll be really happy if Tottenham go through.
Same, because
But
I know
like-
they're not gonna win it, so it's like yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I know they won't win it. They won't.
So it's
They
like
won't.
Hey, but imagine Tottenham.
winning the Champions League.
Imagine
It doesn't mean anything.
the
to
ultimate
me, man.
unbottlers.
What? It doesn't mean anything to you.
If they won, it
Yeah?
wouldn't mean
I
anything.
don't lie,
Let them
Baba.
win,
You'll
bro.
feel it, bruh.
Let them win. No, I don't care. It's Tottenham, bro. They're not my rival. Technically.
I'm just gonna be happy when they win it because I'm gonna see all those Arsenal fans
Yeah. True,
on
true,
Filthy
true.
That's
Fellas.
true, man.
There's a lot.
Yeah, filthy fellas.
Poet, see you.
He said doesn't support it anymore. No,
No,
he
he-
said he's not going to the stadiums. But in any case.
Yeah. Hey, Arsenal fans.
But like, look, they're not your rivals. Yes.
Yeah.
No, they're not your
Direct rivals.
direct rivals, but they are because now they're messing up the natural top four,
Let them
and they always come and
you know what it's like? It's like getting that kid, and you know that's that kid who plays soccer, but you know you play soccer better than him. But he's there, you know, when he's on the field, and then he scores a goal. He's not stealing a goal from you. He just scored a goal. Go, Lighty. Score the goal. You know, you'll never be as good as me, but well done. You got one. You know, type thing.
but
Also,
sometimes that kid comes to you and nutmegs you. How do you feel? The people there around you, they know like, yo, you're better than this kid, but this kid gave you.
This kid might be better than you. You're a flop now.
I think we
Look at
just
you.
solved
You
the
think you're a
whole
big man.
Lewandowski-Coleman thing, bro. That's exactly how it went down. Coleman gave Lewandowski a nutmeg. Lewandowski was like, yeah, Ribery's laughing too loud. Why are we geniuses like this, man? This is crazy. You heard
Please
it here
give us a
first.
job in PS.
Yo,
Don't
bruh.
do that.
Nah, I'm
It's
just
not about
gonna
money,
tell you
but
this,
like, you know,
It'd be nice.
it'd be nice. Very nice.
Also, I heard like a lot of Liverpool fans, because you know their owners are American, just like Arsenal. So they were like, "Yo, their owners also owned. I think it's an NFL team. And after
Yeah, I
the
saw
NFL
that.
team won the Super Bowl, then they started pumping money into Liverpool. So Liverpool fans are like, "Yo, just chill. When the Rams, I think that's the team that Kroenke owns. When they win the Super Bowl, then they'll be able to pump more money into you and actually make signings for you." Because like all of his like assets and his capital is going towards the NFL team, because I think it has a higher payout than the league. So if he were to win, theoretically, this is what I'm hearing from the whole thing. If he were to win the Super Bowl with his actual team, his NFL team, then he would pump money into Arsenal, and then Arsenal would be able to get going again. Well, that's the strategy that I'm hearing, at least. Liverpool.
It's not working so far.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Just bad
that.
luck. He's not winning anywhere at all. But shout out Arsenal for being reliable losers, man.
Sure.
That's good and bad. But in case we're speaking about Manchester City, right?
Yeah.
And I have an issue. Pep Guardiola. Leroy Sané. What's going on, my guy? Let's talk. What's going on?
He's ruining Sané's career.
The same way that Mourinho, it was his fault that Martial didn't get into the French team. I'm willing to say, man, Pep messed him over for Germany.
Okay, no. Because
He had a
last
kid.
season, he was great, but now...
Is that why I didn't go for it?
Apparently because of the kid.
Hectic.
I don't know.
No. I thought that he was just left behind. He thought he wasn't good enough. I
No.
thought he was good.
That didn't make sense as well. But yeah, he's ruining his career.
It's because he's not playing... when he does play, he comes on in the 88th minute against Tottenham. What's the point?
What the heck?
You're losing the game. Why are you going to only make the game De Bruyne and Sané, who are on your bench? You're only going to bring them on in the 88th minute. That's just disrespectful to Tottenham because you know you're going to beat them the next game. But
And then you, Sané.
Sané, I love him. I love him. I think that he's
No one
great.
hates the guy.
For real. I kind of hate some opposition players, so I feel like I have to say it first. Like I do like
As a person.
who no, I don't know him personally. He's not like
No, I mean like you can hate people as a person but love them as a footballer. You know, like for example, other people wouldn't necessarily like Deigo Costa as a
who we'll
person,
get to next.
but would like him as a footballer. You know.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So no, I don't know too much about his personality. He seems like he's dry, so I guess I don't like him as a person. But as a footballer, I think he's amazing. What does Sané really do? What does he like? You know, like you can't tell. Like Troy Deeney, you know, he seems like he has a nice personality.
He likes.
Yeah, and like you know, I can take Troy
like
Deeney.
to drink with Dini because Dini is our mate.
Hey.
And then we're not
Yeah,
drinking
like
with
it.
Dini because it's not off season.
Not yet, at least. But Deeney,
Nah,
call
it's
us up.
dying after that Wolves win. Nah.
Yeah,
He went to the
definitely.
bar, had some of his mates. You know, I think he did that.
Like
Pint
Zaha
with the
also.
lads.
Yeah, I think he'd be that guy.
You
Zaha
saw
was
Zaha that
cool.
one time.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do after the
You're gonna
game?
go home
Probably
and
gonna go
relax.
home, chill with my son, and then there's the Instagram
He's
posts
in
come
the
out at
club.
like 2 a.m. He's in the club.
Lifestyle.
Wilf.
See, he's interesting. Sane, I don't think he's like that. I think he's boring. But as a footballer, fam, he's got it. For me, he's got it. I think that if he wasn't at City, maybe I'm being unfair, but if he wasn't at City, I think he would have developed
Yeah.
a lot better. If he was at United.
Because I feel like maybe he should be at a team where that value him, his
Yeah,
personal
because-
well-being, and respect him, and the fans where should go somewhere where they adore him. You know,
Yeah.
where the fans like him,
And where he gets to play.
You know,
Yeah, like
want to
I
see
don't
you play.
think
Because that guy, bro, is phenomenal. He's very young. He's good on the ball, off the ball, technique,
explosive
skillful,
finishing
speed, flair.
here.
Closest thing to gigs since gigs.
Fact.
He's probably like one of the few top wingers at their stage that can play, that can be an out winger instead of an inward
An
winger.
inverted wing.
Yeah, there, you understand?
Outverted wing.
Because he's a winger, you know? He
Yeah.
stays there, sticks
Hugs
to the
the
flank,
touchline.
hugs the touchline, bangs them in, crosses the goals from
Beats
the left
his
side.
man.
Dog,
He has it all. Bro.
he can play on the right, but he prefers the left.
I get the argument that Sterling is better. I think he is, but not by a lot.
In
It's
terms of what?
like better as a better player. Like I get saying I would play Sterling over Sane. I understand why you'd say that because we had this conversation. Sterling is more consistent, I guess.
Yeah, but they're not
But
in.
it's
They
not
shouldn't
that
be
gap,
competing
bro.
for the same position. Just
Yeah, because
Sane,
last season,
Sterling.
he would do that. Sane,
Yeah.
I mean, Sterling,
and
Sane.
Who does he
So-
play now? No, but now do you bench
It's
Bernardo?
because it's
No, you
it's
don't
because
bench Bernardo.
Bernardo, you play him deeper. It's because there's Mahrez. Like,
Mahrez.
No.
And then he
no.
doesn't even play Mahrez. That's the thing.
No.
And then sometimes he's
Isn't
like Bernardo.
Isn't it Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero, Sterling,
Bernardo.
Bernardo? Yeah.
It's
So
that
Bernardo
sometimes,
took
but
his
also
place.
it's Bernardo sometimes plays in the midfield three,
Yeah. Wait, that's when De Bruyne was injured.
Yeah.
I
and
think
still
Sane
even now
just died.
sometimes.
Bernardo plays all the games basically.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
been the most consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent player. Yeah. Are we talking about him for Player of the Year?
Hey,
Actually, I
he's
feel
in the
like now-
conversation.
He's in the conversation. But now there's players who are just.
Above him.
Because he's good there. I mean, if maybe there was statistics.
If there was more end product, not like
Yeah,
saying that
output.
he more stats, more assists, more goals, but Other than that,
But if you're competing for the Ballon d'Or winner, you'd win it, bro. You don't need statistics, clearly. He'd win it. Am I like
Ronaldo.
Yeah, not really sure.
but he's at
Statistics,
Portugal.
what?
Just trophies, I think. No, that's what they look for, right?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know if they look for the
I don't
Ballon
even
d'Or
think
anymore.
they know.
I mean, like, they don't know. They never knew, bro.
Then they split-
Ronaldo was supposed to win it, but what?
Can we talk
No.
about that award that they call the best? Why couldn't you think of a better name, bro? Best.
It's
that's
the
all.
Ballon d'Or and the FIFA thing split.
Oh, yeah.
So now there's two. There's the Ballon d'Or and the best.
Why would they call it that?
Because they're the best.
It's just, bro, it's so
The best.
cringy. And Ronaldo wins it there with that little chest.
Yeah, man, it don't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. Isn't it like a chest? The trophy.
No,
has a chest.
that's the UEFA Player of the Season. The best is that it's just the thing with the ball on it that says best. It's not even nice like the Ballon d'Or where it's gold and it's got the things and you hold it and it's up.
One day.
Deigo Costa.
You just say his
guys.
name.
On your mother.
But
I know mother.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
I
Dude.
in your mother. What? I in mother.
Why did this turn into this?
I in your mother. Give us a 4-match ban. What? 8.
What?
8-match ban.
This season is over.
Possibly his last game for Atletico.
This season is over. But they gave him like a 6,010 whatever pounds or euros.
Say that again because you just said 6,010.
They gave him
Whatever.
a 6,010 pound or euro fine. That means nothing, man.
That man blows his nose with such.
Yeah, man. Firstly, Deigo Costa. What were you thinking, bro?
Why? It was a nothing tackle in the middle of the field. Nothing even really happened. All of a sudden, this man gets up, yells at the ref, and there's a red card.
I will say, right? People talk like that. If you've heard on the mics also, like
Yeah,
especially
in England.
In England, yeah, they swear like what?
Yeah, bruh.
Everybody f's.
Yeah,
Even
but
when
I think people might not attack your own, like your mom.
Yeah.
That's like why? Why would you do that? Why would you bring that into it?
Also, why would you put that image in my head of you doing that? You get what I'm saying?
You have the image.
That's all.
I've never had the image
No,
until you said that
of
now.
Deigo Costa's mom. I mean, of the referee's mom. But
Yeah, we're
mine-
still showing you.
No, but what
No
I'm
one
saying
had
is
the image.
the act that he's describing.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm telling you, bro, I'm doing that. The image is very powerful, eh? It's really powerful, powerful imagery.
He's a powerful player.
Yes, and a powerful man.
Yeah, he's a powerful man.
Yeah.
But why would you say that? Why?
Yeah, bro, like, it doesn't make sense, right? He took the
Sometimes
moment.
it just slips out, bro.
Just
Like,
tell the ref off. Why do you gotta talk about the ref's mom? That's just not nice.
Yeah. And then, for FIFA, please, if you're gonna find people
These fines
or
are
find
stupid.
subs, please find them money, like actual money, you know, not like small stuff.
Do you think that eight match ban was enough or too harsh? Because I think it was harsh.
So it's harsh.
I think
Eight.
it's yeah. I think
Because
the
he touched
fine is
him
nothing.
before.
Yeah, it
Touched
doesn't
him.
make sense,
Like,
man.
okay, Sharp, he didn't touch him like this. He probably like grabbed his arm.
But bro,
Hey.
he's not Mike Dean, bro. Just say don't touch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you overreacting?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but it's not the ref that made the decision on the
He went
8-match
to
ban.
FIFA and told them,
Yeah,
touch me,
left
touch
pride
me.
there.
You know, if it was Mike Dean's like, yeah, I'm a man, don't touch me.
If it was Mike Dean, he was going to ignore what he said to Pochettino to make Pochettino mad. Because Pochettino got banned. Mike Dean, nothing happened to that guy. Because, you know, in his referee's report, there was just a nice little blank space before what Pochettino did, where what he did was supposed to be there. See?
Shout out England, you know, they don't have the best refs, but at least they're men.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, if I'm refereeing and you tell me something about my mother, we fighting. You get me? I don't care if you're Deigo Costa. We fighting. Why are you gonna run to the cops now? You snitching. Fight me? No, bro, for real. Think about it now.
You
You're a
notice how
referee.
you say, Before he said that, he pulled up the sleeve.
Men,
Well, fight
men,
me. Fight me.
Fight me.
Yeah, bro, but like, think about what I'm saying, man. Somebody dead ass tells you that's your face. Listen, you, your mother, I did this. We fighting, dog. I
Yeah,
don't
and
care
they
what the
fought you with a red
circumstances.
card.
Let me give you the red card, ne? Then I'll fight you. Just so I know that you can have the ban. Which ban is longer, straight red or 2 yellows?
Straight red.
Straight red. Because if it was 2 yellows, I would have given you 2 yellows. But now I'm going to give you straight red. Then I'll give another red just for 2 party, just because he's there. Yeah, Thomas. You get what I mean? Just because you're alive. You like this guy, he's your friend. He must also come to Manchester United. He's also a good
Yeah,
signing.
he's good.
Yeah, I'll take
Also, right, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Rodri. Yeah, boy.
We got
He's
him
like,
almost. Did you
He's
see that?
22.
He's 22.
Rodrigo.
And Partey is only like 24, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Atletico defensive graduates.
Saul can even play there.
Yeah.
Yo, boy.
They
Those
have it, bro. In
those
abundance.
Atletico Madrid defensive graduates. Boy.
That's where anyone at Atletico Madrid can play CDM nicely. Put Griezmann at CDM. That man will do a job for you.
Boy.
Except Tamalama.
Boy. Even Koke.
Okay, yeah, that man can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
there.
Koke can play, yeah.
What I'd like to say is, Simeone, what you fed those defensive coaches in the youth systems when you got there. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Because you can't bring out four center defensive players.
Center defensive.
You know what he says.
Bruh, listen,
It's a passion.
And the thing
it's
is,
like
he
this.
plays all 4 of them at the same time.
Bruh.
Like,
Bruh, the thing is, bruh, let me tell you, man, these people, nah, they're all different ages. Nah. The closest is Saul and Partey.
Partey.
You understand? They all came at that youth club at different ages, nah? But you like, all of you. So it's like, you know, at United, for example, it's like, yo, if we're gonna bring out a striker, then the next good striker will come out in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Or next whatever.
They're
No!
like-
Simeone is like
All of
yes,
them.
but-
And you'll find them a space, bro.
He
And
plays
it
them
works,
everywhere.
It works.
Because Saul sometimes also plays out wide.
he can play anywhere. He plays Saul at left black. Left black. Left back.
What?
Thomas Partey at right black.
Yeah, continue.
All of them play anywhere. Like, it's crazy.
Who would you take number 1 target if you could only have one
From those
Atletico?
4.
Yeah, from
Rodri.
those 4.
He was supposed to be a Busquets replacement, but they missed out on him. Now Man City want him
Yeah.
as a Fernandinho replacement.
Yo, Fernandinho's a stupid. Did you see that elbow that he gave that guy?
Man, that guy's always lucky, dog. I don't like
Yeah,
that
bro.
guy.
He's
I don't
nothing.
like
Why did
him.
nothing happen
Before
to him?
we go to Fernandinho, let's finish with the
Yeah.
Atletico graduates. Costa, what you did was not cool. FIFA, maybe it's too harsh, but it's good.
Find him.
But
find
with
people.
the fines, come on, like you can do better with
The fines
Yeah.
are disgusting.
Improve
Like it
the
was
fines.
something like also like racist chants in Russia or something. The club was also fined like £6,000. Like what?
Yeah, even Chelsea for
What's
like
that?
FIFA are trying to ban the illegal youth player of transfers of
Yeah.
illegal youth players. How are you gonna find a club like 300,000?
That's less
Other clubs are
than.
gonna do that, bro.
That's the transfer fee for one child.
Yeah, because they know that bruh.
Because now they're like, okay, so away we can get 10 players that we can sell for 50 million plus each. And we're gonna get fined 300, 400k.
You understand? So FIFA, work on those.
Yeah, these fines are
bro.
disgustingly
Work
low.
on those. Okay, who would you take? Rodri.
Rodri, righto.
Rido. There was a
Why would
player
you
like
take
that
him?
Rider once. FIFA 14. Yeah.
Why would you take him?
He's the youngest, and I think he's the defensively the second best behind Partey, and then he's just good at passing the ball. He's a good Busquets character type, so I take him.
Party.
Okay, let me go first because you asked the question, right?
Yeah.
Me.
It
Yeah.
already said, bro.
Me, I went to party. dog.
Answer.
I'm sorry. I was gonna take an answer. Listen, bro. Me, I want party, dog. I want to have a party. I'm joking. I take Thomas Partey. Like, I feel like what he said, no. he's the best defensively, right? And then for me as well, he can also bring in play, you know. But then also he's good at long shots, so
Yeah,
it's just
he's
like
got a long shot on him.
some defensive
And he's on
players
set
don't-
pieces.
Yeah, you understand. Some defensive
That's
players,
what United needs.
some defensive players
Yeah.
don't necessarily have those characteristics. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd want Partey just because of that. It's not like
I feel like
you know
he
how,
would work great at Chelsea because then it can sort of like hold Conte back a little bit.
Yeah,
Because he's a bit
then-
crazy,
yeah.
but whereas Rodri fits more at United because he can free up
he
other
can
players.
free up other players. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'd take Partey because of that, especially with the long shot and shooting
Yeah.
thing. You know, if you look at some of these defensive players, okay, at least the ones that we were lucky to have. They weren't defensive players, but the ones we had were very good technically and very offensive, right? Some of
Yeah,
these,
they can do.
some of these defensive players, they're like, okay, tracking back defensively, what. They don't necessarily work on their techniques, the technical side of the game, and then when they're shooting, yes, they do have the shot, but it's not a refined
It's just a,
technique or shot. It's just like once in a lifetime or 1 in 7 shots.
when you get there, you just hit it
Whereas
as
like
hard as you can.
Partey, if he's gonna shoot, he's gonna get 6 out of the 7 on target. At least
Yeah,
three
like
those
sort of
in.
like Fernandinho and Neves with those more.
Yeah, you understand.
Essien.
You know, plus he's African, bro. He can be the Essien that we needed, you know, because like we needed an Essien, but can't say he did that, you know.
But not really
Not
different.
really, but yeah.
I wonder who I'm gonna pick.
Since you were going.
Saul, yeah. Saul, yeah, man.
You
He can
anti-cool
fit in any
kid.
position. So that's fun. He's the most experienced. I don't know, man. You took my answer, dog.
No,
You
no, I
forgot.
apologize, but you can just rephrase what I said.
You said everything about the man. You
You
went
said what you were gonna say.
dog. What was I gonna say?
So you
What
just
you
said,
gonna
oh,
do?
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Partey.
Why? Just like you said. Okay, alright, cool. We're gonna move on to Fernandinho.
Ish, bro, this man is trash.
Yeah, I don't
How
like
is
him
that?
as a
How did
person, bro.
nothing happen with that? There was VAR in that game.
As a person, I don't
There
like
was-
you.
Yeah, no, I'm not lying, dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. He's aggressive. He's violent, dog.
Yeah.
I remember one time he was playing against Chelsea. Remember when he had his hands up on Fabregas? Fabregas is doing nothing. He's
Did
walking
you
on
throw the
top.
pizza? Did you throw the pizza? Nah, bro.
You know-
but Man City's been playing like that, dog. They break up play with those fouls. Those
Yeah.
little and because the referees favor them, it's nothing.
Ish. How? I don't understand VAR. How are you not getting... The man goes boof on his way to getting up.
Bruh.
How do you not even look at that?
That's
How do
a
you not
head
see
injury,
anything?
dog.
You elbowed someone in the head.
Disgusting.
VAR.
Disgusting.
Why?
Yeah,
Don't
man.
forget Pep is a racist. Just in case.
On that note, let's close it.
Wait. That
messed
was
it
such
up.
a bad
You messed
that
everything
clap
up.
was
Don't-
so
don't
bad.
pressure-
That was
don't
the
put
wrong
yourself on
clap.
pressure, dog.
It was
Don't put
no,
yourself on
I
pressure.
wanted to like just put the clap in there, you know, just to show that I can, and then it messed up.
Dog, it's like you panicking with the keeper one-on-one, bro. Don't do that.
You know what I
Composure.
do? You know what I do? I shift it and I slide it in.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Out.